Hey, good morning. I saw that video of Levert doing his wild mushroom risotto, so I decided to show y'all how I do my seafood risotto. All right, so we start with some raw shrimp in a bowl, and then we salt and pepper it and add a healthy dose of paprika, and then we mix together, and then we're gonna add in some garlic butter and some thyme. I put all of that into a plastic bag, and I take that and put it into my sous vide, which I have set to 130 degrees, and that takes about 45 minutes to an hour. Measure out 1.5 cups of our boiled rice, we mince our garlic, and we chop our onion really thin. We're gonna simmer 4.5 cups of chicken stock into a pot, and I start everything out with some pancetta and some olive oil. The pancetta is gonna impart a nice saltiness, and then I remove it after about 2 to 3 minutes of sauteing, and I set it aside. Then I add in my onions by themselves, let those cook for about 2 minutes before adding in the garlic. That will help it to make sure that the garlic doesn't burn. After about 90 seconds, I add in my rice and I toast everything together for about 2 minutes. Then I add in about 1/4 cup of white wine, and you want to make sure that all of the white wine has been burned off and absorbed by the rice before you begin ladling in your chicken stock, about 1.5 ladles at a time. I almost forgot the most important ingredient, which is saffron. So you take a pinch of that, put it in some aluminum foil, toast it for about 30 to 45 seconds, and then add that into your stock. That's going to turn the rice a beautiful color yellow, and it's going to give it a nice seafood flavor. I've got about 2 ladles left, so I'm adding in some bay scallops, which I just put some salt and pepper on, along with the pancetta that I sauteed earlier. Now that my shrimp is done, I'm going to saute that next to my risotto, and I'm going to put the entire contents into the saucepan with some olive oil, saute them for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to add the entire mixture into the risotto. The extra liquid from the shrimp is going to help cook the rest of my risotto. Now I'm adding in some chives, which I roughly chopped, and I'm also adding in a healthy dose of Parmesan cheese. Now they say not to mix seafood with cheese, but with risotto, that's a great exception. Cheese and risotto go together really well, but if you don't want to add cheese, you can add in butter and cream. And we're gonna mix everything together, and that is looking perfect. Let's give it a shot. Let's try one of the shrimps. Perfect. Rice. Perfect. Oh my God. The rice is perfect. It's like the most seafood risotto you'll see.